Hi, this video is going to be a bit more casual, so be prepared for that. My Minecraft video from over a year and a half ago randomly blew up around a week ago and has somehow become the most viewed video on my channel. Now, this video, sucks. I'm just being honest here, it's low energy, it's poorly researched, it's badly voiced, it's not my best work. However, you all seem to love it and have far more than a few opinions and ideas on it, so who am I not to oblige? A quick note before we start though, I updated the every block in Minecraft map to 1.16 if you'd like to play. I worked on this one for weeks around a year and a half back and I'm honestly pretty proud of it, so be sure to check it out. The download is in my Discord, join link is down below. And yes, I know that 1.17 just released. Anyways, let's begin. I feel like the first thing I need to do is say that yes, I know Crying Obsidian is back, I played the fucking game. Literally half the comments on this video are telling me it's back, and some have the gall to add in, not sure if someone's told you this yet. I would say a few people have told me, yeah. On a real note, it's definitely cool that they added back such an old feature to the game. Also, this comment let me know that if you revert back to the programmer art texture pack, it goes back to the original texture for it, which is pretty neat. Another comment I kept seeing is about me mentioning MatPat in the video. I'm just gonna be honest here, I seem to have a compulsion to insult MatPat whenever possible. I've probably roasted him in like 10 videos at this point, and I never remember doing it. It's like I'm a werewolf and the full moon is another one of his shitty, half-baked Wall-E videos. Sorry. Also, speaking of jokes, how do any of you find me funny? This is a serious question. I wrote several jokes into that script, but they just aren't funny. Not even mentioning the weak punchlines, I deliver them like my mom is making dinner in the next room over and she'll ground me if I swear. It's like I'm that kid whisper raging in a Call of Duty lobby and you're sitting here saying, wow, I was dying laughing at that one. I mean, seriously, hold me to a higher standard here. It's not just my bad humor either, I made so many research errors in this video. Back at the time, I didn't proofread a single part of my scripts. Like, I called Cave Game the original name for Minecraft, Mine Game, and then proceeded to never fix it over the entire course of creating the video. I also didn't even bother double checking when the hunger bar was added, I just assumed it was added at the same time. However, what is possibly the stupidest thing I said in that video is, imagine how much mystery and wonder would have been removed for kids if there was a tutorial level. It's not like I wasn't aware consoles had tutorial levels, I actually just don't know why I said this. In principle, I still sort of believe it, but my first Minecraft experience was on console. My old friend Ethan introduced me to the game, and the very first thing I did when I spawned was punch down like 10 trees, fill my entire inventory with wooden pickaxes, and dig straight down until I found gold, and freaked the fuck out because I thought it was super valuable. Anyways, back to roasting myself. There are a lot of minor errors in the video as well, like Block 36 not being removed from the game, just changing names, but you get the picture. I read through all 2,000 comments for this video just to make sure I covered all my bases, and while a lot of it was helpful, some of this was just... I'll just show you. Me, Mum, I broke my keyboard. Mum, what, how? Me, I smashed the subscribe button. Wait, what's 36? Wait, what's 36 plus 33? Oh no. I don't think I mentioned the number 33 in the video whatsoever. This man is just looking for 69s. I just got a comment saying this is exceptionally autistic. Well done. Alright. When your friend messes up the cobblestone generator. This shouldn't be funny, but it reminds me of this Breaking Bad meme, which just kills me inside for some reason. Some person just posted the entire Declaration of Independence for some reason. I also got a comment that just says among and a timestamp. And yep, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, okay. And finally someone said, you got Minecraft when I was 0.1 years old, which just... Am I old now? Is that how that works? I'm only 19, but I'm pretty sure I'm old now. Speaking of children, my video was rated recently by Speaking of children, my video was rated recently by FitMC viewers. I'm so sorry, that is so mean. But yeah, FitMC showed my video thumbnail in his video, and now I'm showing his video and my video talking about the video he put in his video, so it's a real Markiplier reacts to teens react to Markiplier situation. I do certainly appreciate the people who found me from Fit, but strangely, it doesn't seem like the explosion in views is due to that video. There's this massive gap between those views and the rest, so I really don't know what that means. Another thing I saw a lot of comments about is the egregious Minecraft gameplay in the background. For the record, this is not me. I can't find the original video, but I downloaded some random long play, and apparently the guy has a crippling fear of skeletons. Now that we have all the my video being bad stuff out of the way, let's talk about some of the cut content that I missed. I ignored Bedrock and Pocket Edition while I was writing the original video, and honestly it has a lot more stuff I could talk about. However, I want to mention one block that transferred from one to the other, the Nether Reactor core. This block was both added and removed from both games. How it worked was that once you had the reactor, you would place gold and cobblestone blocks around it in this formation. Once you activated it, a massive netherrack box would form around you and spawn pigmen and a bunch of various items. But the interesting thing is what happened to the structure itself. The gold and cobblestone blocks would turn into a block called glowing obsidian. That's right, there is another kind of obsidian removed from the game. If this one gets added back, I'll make a brand new survival map about collecting them or some shit, I don't know. Invisible bedrock is a really interesting thing, because almost all of us know what it is, but didn't know it had a name. Invisible bedrock is what used to be the world border of old Minecraft worlds. They're impossible to interact with, can't be seen, and impossible to remove outside of commands. However, the wiki says that they don't extend beyond the block height, making it possible to fly above or below them, but I haven't been able to find any footage of it. Speaking of transparent blocks, the only removed structure I missed, as far as I know, is a glass pillar that used to form over strongholds before the Eye of Ender was added somewhere in beta 1.9. One more accidental structure that existed in the game was an infdev called a Monolith. Monoliths were terrain generation bugs that caused an area of land to generate all the way to the height limit, and that's really it, to be honest. Now, even though I talked about giants for like 10 minutes in my previous video, one mob I had no idea existed until the comments let me know are illusioners. This mob is an unused illager, and despite not spawning anywhere at any time, its AI is fully programmed and functional. It can be spawned with a /summon command, and if a raid is going on, joins in with them. Illusioners try to maintain a specific distance from the player and cast spells and shoot arrows at them. They only have 2 spells, by the way. One blinds the player, and one creates duplicates of itself while the real illusioner disappears. I find it really strange that they didn't implement a fully finished mob into the game, but I'm not a game developer, so what do I know? I could go on with this stuff all day, but I have to stop somewhere, so we'll do 2 more. Both Bedrock Edition and Java have some version of an old wood slab. These slabs don't work like the ones we know now, namely that you don't use an axe to break them, you use a pickaxe. It's also a bit more resistant to TNT, but like, who cares? In Java Edition, it's called a petrified oak slab, and in Bedrock, it's just called wooden slab. And finally, let's talk about the Red Dragon. Now, the Red Dragon mob was never added to the game at any point, but it was planned to be added for years now, and technically still is. It started in the August of 2010 on update Alpha 1.0.17, when Notch mentioned that he wanted to add dragons to the game. A bit more than a year later, after he made the Ender Dragon, he stated that he was planning to add quote-unquote slightly less dangerous dragons that can't destroy terrain. Past that point, barely anything was said for the possibility of the dragons, but every time it was asked, up until 2013, nobody ever said the idea was never going to happen. So hell, there very well might be a red dragon in the future. Okay, now, I gotta stop myself here. I love weird and unused stuff in games, and Minecraft is the champion of them, so I could be here all day, and I probably would be if I didn't have to also voice and edit this video. I would write an inspiring conclusion summarizing the end of this video like I normally do, but I'm a little lazy today, so join my Discord for the file link and stick around if you want. See ya!